part of being a successful realtor like myself is making sure that wherever people go, they see your face, smiling back at them, saying, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me.
Yeah, buy me.
Yeah.
Super creepy. Kind of intimidating.
Like Dale Earnhardt.
You got mail.
It was a thick one. Let's see. What? Divorce papers? You're serving me with divorce papers? Are you kidding me? He cheated on me. God! Son of a... What the...
Don't hold back, Barb. Fuck him up like Fabricio Oberto, aka the king of fucking it up. As you guys can tell, I'm still feeling like shit, you know, with me being sick and everything. Just came out of nowhere on Tuesday, but I'm still trucking along with the YouTube stuff with the best I can provide to you. But that does it for what confirms I was right the first time. The Dale Sr. Austin Dillon installment of Welcome to Flatch. So we're gonna recap this in the bedroom where we're gonna like cuddle up. So I'll catch you all. I'll catch you all up there. Okay, we're up in the bedroom, so let's go over the episode. So, oh no, I gotta sneeze. And of course, the one time I have to sneeze, it doesn't fucking come out. God, I fucking hate being sick. But anyway, we're gonna cover it up. My hand itches. Get my hands away from the fucking camera. Okay. Get out of here. Alright. So anyway, the Dale Sr. Austin Dillon installment. So first off, a shout out to Barb for was something that we learned in Villains of Valley View this past 2 weeks. Standing up for herself and not backing down to that crazy motherfucker she dated in her high school days, you know, in events that took place before the show. That Chris Warner son of a bitch, that motherfucker, that douchebag, you can call him every single goddamn name in the book. That describes him. Not that the actor in real life is any of those things, because that's why it's just TV. Just because the characters are like that on the show doesn't mean the actors who play them are like that in real life. They wouldn't have any fans, they wouldn't have any friends, plus their family members would have nothing to do with them. This is what we learned in the Live and La Vida Lab Rats days in 2015, 16, and 17. So yeah, but she trusted her instinct, and Kelly said, you just can't, keep it, hold it in like that. You gotta let it out, and that's what she did. They helped her they worked together to egging that motherfucker's little nasty ass jerky shop, whatever the fuck he sells there, which is I know it's food, but like Kelly said, it's not any good anyway, and I wouldn't want to eat that shit. Not that it matters, I don't even like beef jerky in general anyway in real life, but yeah. But that tirade you saw in the opening cutscene, that was fucking hilarious. I mean, I didn't even know that had to do with that guy. I was like, why is she having a meltdown? But then, of course, me with the whole fuck him up like Fabricio goddamn Oberto, who was the king of fucking it up with the San Antonio Spurs. But, oh my God, that was hilarious. And then, of course, we had, Kelly talk about, that little creepy voice of Barb, that creepy voice pressure of Barb being intimidating, like Dale Earnhardt, because, the Intimidator, so that was Earnhardt Sr.'s nickname, so that's why I came up with the tagline, intimidate like Dale Earnhardt. So, therefore, I'm glad, Kelly and Barb, worked it out, came away victorious in the end in defeating that motherfucker named Chris Warner. Now, let's talk about the rest of the episode. I feel bad for Barb in many ways, not just because of the whole deal with that Chris motherfucker. Oh, I got my stupid hand. Not because it's more than just a deal with the Chris motherfucker, but Nadine was so hesitant, so desperate to cut a little bit of her hair so she could complete her damn tree wall. And she did it when she was not looking. I bet you Paul and Jenny and them probably staged that shit because, in real life, you would know right away when someone's cutting your hair. Like, they probably had her, Jamie Presley in character, pretend that she didn't know she was back there. And that's why it's just TV. And I mean, if Taylor Ortega or anybody tried that in real life, they'd be getting in serious trouble. Hell, I got suspended for doing that to my teacher, all because of a 1995 Wheel of Fortune episode where Sajak cut White's hair, and that got me suspended from school for 3 days when I was a junior in high school and lived in Brook Park in the Sandhurst house. It was like right before I turned 18 as well. It's like luckily my suspension was lifted by the time my birthday came. Otherwise, we would not have had that, epic celebration back then. Even though the YouTube channel I have now that you're seeing before you, all this consistent content uploads, did not exist. I was on the other one that I would get rid of, but I don't remember the login, so I can't get rid of it at all. So it's just stuck there to rot forever. So, God, my shoulder's killing me from the angle I'm placed in. But yeah, I mean, and the fact that Shrub was obviously since Kelly kicked his ass out, he needed a place to stay. So I should have known Mickey was gonna come back because living with Mickey turned out to be a disaster. No sleep because of that stupid ass talk show, and the fact that Shrub, how it no part of him and his grandmother, singing all these belligerent songs at the top of their lungs that are not probably made up songs like Jamie McMurray. And then, of course, luckily, Father Joe, he caught a big bro with big. Well, it makes sense, but you know what I mean. You know what I meant. He caught a big break with Father Joe, teaching him how to drive. And then they fucked up the truck, and Father Joe thought, that he would have to make, Cheryl see that, and luckily they got replacement mirrors, and they painted it as good as new. It's a chicken decal, and, Cheryl never noticed the difference, which is amazing. I thought she was going to know, like, they were going to bring, like, the original damaged version, where she was going to go live in La Vida Loca on Father Joe's ass, and Father Joe was so honored that Shrub did a good job in helping him, and of course, he helped Shrub with with all his stuff that was going on. They rewarded each other, but by Father Joe allowing Shrub to move in until he can get his own place. So we still have the rest of season 2 to find that out. Now the last part, the Jason Waterfalls. Like, when I was a little kid, I mean, mostly everybody in my generation was little, we thought the lyrics chasing waterfalls were said Jason Waterfalls. And that's how I used to hear it, which is why I used to sing it that way. Don't go Jason Waterfall instead of chasing waterfalls. Of course, that's exactly what I was thinking when they were singing it. Big Mandy really knows how to put on a show at a church, but we all know Christy Chula is not like kind of person who would run a church in real life, because her character is a far cry from her real-life counterpart, because notice how Big Mandy doesn't cuss in the church, because nobody should cuss in church in real life, but in general, in real life, Christy Chula cusses like a sailor. It reminds me of my favorite actor of all time, David A. Arnold. He played a pastor on his own show that he created, That Girl Lele, but outside of That Girl Lele, he acted nothing, and Nickelodeon in general, he acted nothing like a pastor. He cussed it like a sailor, so it's basically the same thing with Chrissy Chula and Big Mandy. She's, keeps it, I mean, she does cuts on the show, but whenever she's in the church, she keeps it clean. But I bet you in real life, Chrissy Chula, whether she goes to church or not in real life, the gloves are off with her with the cussing. So it goes to show you what a difference TV makes to real life. But yeah, but it was a good episode all around. So next week's the Mike Skinner installment. I'll have to remember that. Tomorrow, I don't think I'll be able to catch the race because of the fact I still have to recuperate from this horrible sickness I've got going. Maybe it's the flu. Maybe it's just a simple cold. Maybe it's an upper respiratory infection. But all I know is it's not the dreaded C word. I can still taste and smell a little bit, not much, but I still have it in a sense. If I had the dreaded C word, I probably wouldn't be able to taste or smell, and I'd probably be feeling worse than this. But I mean, like, there's some people in real life have told me that you probably did have the dreaded. Some people like us probably had the dreaded C word, but probably didn't know about it until after we recovered. So that could have been the case with me. I really hope not, but you just never know. But tomorrow, my dad's bringing me Quiznos first thing tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully 2 20-ounce Cokes. And I know my grandmother and my mom's going to come in the clutch with 2 20-ounce Cokes of their own. So, therefore, we're going to be catching up on the Bill Elliott installment of That Girl Lele tomorrow sometime. And we'll be doing the Winchesters, the series premiere on Monday, and then Tuesday, whether we're feeling better or not, we're going to hit reset with the TV schedule and start watching them in real time again, unless there's a day that's nice enough weather where we can cheese some bonus outdoor time. Even if it means, we don't get to see much of our friends because we have to have homework and stuff with that being the school year. Because this time of year, when it comes to being outside when weather's nice before we close up the neighborhood for the winter, it's different because, they have more homework, where in the summer, it's all fun and games and we get to be outside all day and all night. And we get, it doesn't get dark till 9 o'clock at night, where now it's starting to get darker. We're getting close to the end of daylight savings time. And before you know it, hopefully, if I'm somewhat back to health by Friday, we got the ViaQuest basketball range I'm bringing you to YouTube, in my Tim Duncan. So that's something I'm looking forward to bringing you guys. We got Halloween costume shopping vlog. We're going to shop my David Arnold costume with my mom. And then, of course, we're going to try to finish the NASCAR season. I don't think I'll be watching Craftsman Truck, but if I'm up to it, maybe I'll watch the next 3 weeks of NASCAR, the Busch Series and the Winston Cup Series at Martinsville, Homestead, Miami, Martinsville, and championship race at Phoenix. So therefore, maybe the trend will continue where, since Hemrick won his championship last year, Noah will win it this year. We'll just have to wait and see. And then, of course, the day after the Old Dominion 500, we got the Halloween Mike and Mo birthday rager. And before you know it, we're going to the 2022 Sandy Ridge finale is creeping up. It's creeping up. Something we've anticipated this year than we did last year, because it's something that we do every single year, where we have one last nice day in general where it doesn't have to be warm and it's not too cold either. It's like perfect, in the middle, just right, where it's like, moderate temperature conditions where it's comfortable enough where you can be outside. After that, it's off to the cold weather 24/7, consistent cold weather, when, then that white shit comes and we close up the neighborhood, except for, specific YouTube videos and collaborations, merchandise videos with Supersonic Fan 113, Christmas Brothers videos with his dad, Jerry Springerman, Justin Rogerson, or, assisting Matthew McKnight with any of his stuff, I'll be more than happy to go inside of his house during the winter to help him edit and stuff. So it's going to be a fun winter, so therefore, where it's going to be more fun than ever before, considering no Spurs content this year. And of course, whenever I'm going to other people's houses inside, I'm going to invite them here to play Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy First Edition PS1 for game night episodes. And then, of course, we got that Richard Petty Fantasy Cup on Thunder 04, and you see that black bag right there next to get a Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. Yeah, I got the camera all set to go, but all we need is a new computer. Before you know it, we'll be filming those Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy PS1 episodes for the game night series. The Richard Petty Fantasy Cup on NASCAR Thunder 2004, and that mystery series with Dale Sr. on Thunder 03 that only my mom knows about. So have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Life will give you a lot of lows, but when you hit a high, enjoy it. It ain't for the weak. Goddamn, pace yourself, bring your ass, be you. You have to try harder to do less. You can't deport a dream. Sometimes the worst things in life lead to the best things. Always bet on the side of love. You got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Sometimes you just got to be present. You never fail until you stop trying. It never pays to worry too much about things. Never too late to turn the day around. Another day on time. Another day to shine. Oh, let's see here. What was the next one? Sometimes you just gotta flock yourself. I gotta memorize this since I took out the one Razors gave me because it was just becoming too much. And plus, I only use quotes for my outros. I only use quotes for my favorite shows or my favorite people from those shows or from the internet. So let's try this one more time. Life will give you a lot of lows, but when you hit a high, enjoy it. It ain't for the weak. Goddamn, pace yourself, bring your ass, be you. You have to try harder to do less. You can't deport a dream. Sometimes the worst things in life lead to the best things. Always bet on the side of love. You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. Sometimes you just gotta be present. You never fail until you stop trying. It never pays to worry too much about things. It's never too late to turn the day around. Another day on time, another day to shine. Sometimes you just gotta flock yourself, trust your instincts, stand up for yourself, and not back down to anyone. Take care, everyone. Good night, and before you know it, season 2 of Winter Wonderland will be here with all the stuff I have planned, and the Poker Game Night season 1 finales next month, and then we got the season 2 premiere in January. And then, of course, another VireQuest basketball raid during January. And hopefully the Black Fiesta will be here for the January VireQuest basketball raid. It's going to be a fun winter. I'm really excited for it. I hate winter in general, but content-wise, it's going to be fun. And before you know it, I'll possibly record another, with some more, fall winter dinners with Fireball Man, like I did opening night of Winter Wonderland season 1, when it was series finale of a 2-week vacation. I'm not gonna put the link in the description because it's so fucking late. I need to get some rest, and I need to fucking recuperate from this nasty ass sickness, whatever the fuck it is. So see you later, everyone. Pray for me.